This is indeed a very great day for Zimbabwe, not only for Harare but for Zimbabwe, because Mbare Traders Market, Mbare People's Market, speaks to the entire nation. We are so grateful as government, and this is testament to the vision of His Excellency's Vision 2030 of an upper middle income economy by that year. In that vision, we are directed to pursue and ensure that we implement the policy on urban transformation, the policy on urban regeneration, retrofitting our buildings that are dilapidated, that are too old, that must also speak to Vision 2030. Sad as it is that our relatives, the traders in Mbare, lost their money, they lost their produce, they lost their way because of the inferno. But there is a huge opportunity that has risen out of that we are now starting the journey of urban transformation. We are not focusing on Mbare Traders Market alone, but we are going to cascade this development throughout all traders markets in cities, in towns, and in RDCs.
We would like to thank the government and the city of Harare for coming up with this agreement and MOU to make sure that we embark on a very important journey, which is about bringing back a bigger project in Mbare after an unfortunate incident that happened in Mbare. As Masimba were ready to mobilize onto site, especially to do the temporal structure. As of tomorrow, we're on the ground to start working. We're already in progress in terms of the design for the new, bigger, better structure that we need to put in Mbare, that will meet modern technologies that will cover wastage and make sure that there's free flow of trading.
As you are aware, we have been in Mbare. It's one of our oldest suburbs, and it's befitting that we are very much concerned when harm befalls them. Our intervention is there to protect the residents, the vulnerable, the vendors that lost their properties, and we are trying to make sure that their properties are never lost again. We'll try to make sure that we find some compensation and to allow them to quickly do business as soon as possible. So we are grateful that we could cooperate with the government and the private sector in this manner. This could then serve as a model for us to replicate in Glenview Area 8 and any other areas that we might find our informal markets present. We want to assure the vendors that all of them that were working in that space will be accommodated and more, and will create a bigger economy outside what has happened. So we are committed. We had a meeting of the full council today, and it endorsed the program that we've entered into with government and the private sector in its entirety.